Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Salomon got back on that bull and he started hitting home runs again, this time against the Pittsburgh Pirates at home and the Minnesota Twins in Target Field. So excuse me, I've got the hiccups. We're in the middle of a road trip right now, so I think we're going to play this 4-game series against Baltimore, and assuming we get more than a couple games out of it, we will call it a day after that. Excuse me. Talk to our pitcher friend, Anderson. Way to be overly sentimental, man. Let's improve our power. Hit 3 home runs in your next 10 games to master the technique. You know, they challenge us to hit 3 home runs in 3 games to raise our power cap under normal circumstances. And they want us to practice drag bunting of all things. Which, I mean, is not a bad idea for somebody with Salomon's foot speed, but it's not really the kind of thing you would associate with a slugger. Nonetheless, we got a game series against the Baltimore Orioles in, oh shoot, I can't think of what it's called right now. Camden Yards. So let's get out here and get it.
We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Omar Espinoza will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year.
Well, it's been an eventful first inning here for the Angels. Runners on all the bases loaded, 2 outs. If we're going to do it, we might as well do it right away. Nope, that is just going to be a ground out to second, and that'll end the inning. But that is going to be Angels up 2-0 here after the top of the first.
The bottom of inning number 1, Angels are out in front 2-0. Striding into the box, Jason Keller. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
So, next up, first batter of the first for the Orioles. Fly out to Salomon land, assuming we don't let it drop.
Coasts under it, 1 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Salomon Barrios. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Well, here he comes again. Top 3, nobody on. 2 out.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Oh, has him looking silly here.
Wild.
It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Watch up here. Get a strikeout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2.
Misses, ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not.
All right, another rolling ground out over to short this time. And that'll be the end of the inning.
Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Hey, let's roll 2 right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
And now we got trouble. Bases loaded for Alex Healy here for the Orioles. 1 out.
Heading out towards
Well, they're going to send it to Salomon, and Salomon is going to have to throw one home.
There are 2 gone now.
Accurate throw, one hops it to the plate, and that'll hold the runner out there. But it will be 2-1 going top of the 6th. The runner on first with only 1 out.
This pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break.
That was a good one to hit, and I just fouled it off.
Very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Ah, no, the slider inside, swung on and missed.
And he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider.
And he gets another shot here. We're now up 5-2, top 7, runner on first. Only 1 out.
Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1.
They've done a real nice job.
Prado here's got some pretty good slider action going. Changeup also good.
They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
No.
They pulled a string on a good changeup there as
My
he swings
goodness.
and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now, bottom 8, Baltimore down 5-3. Runner on first with nobody out. Ken Giles gives one up to right field, but Salomon is out there, and they are gonna bring it in for the first out. And he gets one more shot today. He's hitless through the day. 2 strikeouts, 2 groundouts. Zach Britton out here. Kicks and deals. High fastball.
The letters with the fastball that time.
You know, something to keep in mind.
No, excuse me. This is Eli Britton.
First game of the series definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Oh no. Having some real
to
trouble
get
with the
that.
changeups
I think he
today.
has to be pitching for a
I mean,
strikeout here,
that's the
so
same as pretty
we'll
much
see what
every
kind of
day,
sequence
granted.
he uses.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Easy right here, kid. Let's go.
The 2-1.
Chops that one at the plate. I didn't even notice we got a runner on third here
He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second
with
one.
only 1 out.
The 2-2.
That is going to be a slow roller up the middle. A little bit of a fumble there at second. They're going to call it a infield single here, and that'll put a runner in. So Salomon gets himself a base hit RBI. Gets on base here late in the game. You might as well pad your stats while you can.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Hey, drive that pitch, Tom. There you go. All right, one time right here.
Fouled away.
Fouled that one off to stay alive. 1-2.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Sent on the ground out to second.
That one is going to get over there to first quickly, and that'll be the second out of this inning. And that'll bring up Xander Bogaerts, who's hitting about as well as Salomon today. 1 for 5.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
And it misses. 3-1
I'm gonna rally
now.
Cat out here, and I don't know what the hell she's up to.
Hey, we got 2. Plays at 1 here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
That fills the count, 3-2.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air. Out
That's a
toward
fly
right
ball.
center.
That's gonna get into the glove of the right fielder, and that is gonna end the top of the 9th. So,
So 3 runs
Angels
on
got
3 hits,
3
no
outs
errors, and
to
a man
collect
left.
to,
9-1-2
or rather, the
scheduled
Orioles
to
had
lead off
3
the bottom
outs
of the 9th.
to score
Angels
6
lead
runs
it
and win this one, or
8-3.
5 to tie it. Let's see if the Angels can hold it. Well, I guess we'll find out. First out of the inning, collected. Cam Bedrosian on the mound. Kicks and deals.
One pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Barrios has a play. He hauls it in.
Line
without
drive
any
out there to
trouble,
right
and
field, and
there are
that'll be
2
the
away.
second out of the inning. And
Yeah,
that's
they
going to
know
do
this
it
is
for
going to
this
be a
one.
tough stretch on the road to win the first
Salomon
game
only
of the
1 for
series.
5, but it
It's
did come
got
with
to
an
be
RBI,
pretty
and he
good.
got a
Something
stolen
to
base
build
out of the
on for
deal.
tomorrow.
8-3 tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Sanchez notches his 3rd win of the year. Omar Espinoza was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Lewis Driver will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Well, not much to speak of for Salomon last time out. 1 for 5 on the day. But with the Angels up 4 runs here, top of the first.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping
2
it
outs,
close.
but
Ball 1.
Salomon's got a man on first, so maybe if he drives something, he can get himself another RBI.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Once
As
again, the
Orioles,
changeups
they begin
seem to be
play
really
here
hurting me
tonight.
today.
They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of
Made
their
contact
last
on
10
that
ball
one,
games.
but it's just going to be a fly ball to left field, and that is going to end the inning.
So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Angels are out in front, 4-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Russell Hitchcock, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Runner on first
Here it
with only
comes,
1 out.
0-2. He extends
Good
nicely
contact
in
on that one. They are going to...
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town
Going to be off the scoreboard.
And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Salomon not able to really get to that one. He might have been able to make a play at the wall, but more likely it was just going to be over his head.
And is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Yeah, that would have been way out of his reach, so he had to play the Karam.
Into the box next now. Salomon.
Okay, try it again. No runners on. One out.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Oh, cool.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go.
Connected on
Maybe
that
he
one.
settles in and can give you another inning or so,
But in fact, it's just going to be in shallow right field for the second out of the inning.
Out there, and there are 2 away now.
Sure looked good off the bat, though, didn't it?
Plate,
No familiar face. I didn't expect to see Jack Reinheimer on the Orioles roster, batting in the second hole, in fact.
1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Jack Reinheimer, of course, one of Jason's cohorts on the 2025 Diamondbacks. I guess he was on the 2024 Diamondbacks, too.
Digging in now.
Well, top 4. Angels up 9-1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Not a lot of drop.
Here's a called strike at the knee.
I beg to differ.
Too much, but it's 0-1.
Come on, down now. Get your pitch up there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air.
Connected on that one, but again,
there.
that's just a fly out to center field, and that is going to end the inning.
So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 9 and the Orioles 1. Ready once again, Mason Reagan.
Leading off.
All right, let's try another fielding day.
So far down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going.
Oh, well, there you go. Fly ball right out to Salomon. Nice little can of corn. That'll be the first out of the 5th. Here comes Salomon again. 12-1 now. Salomon 0 for 3. He's getting left out of the hit parade today. And with swings like that, well,
they've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Gosh.
There on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Pulled toward right center field.
And again, that one is just going to be another can of corn out there to the outfield. So Salomon making decent contact out here today, but it's just not falling. Jack Reinheimer once again. Bottom 7, 2 out. Michael Feliz on the mound. Kicks and deals.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Barrios.
Salomon had to make a scramble for that one, but he makes the out, and that'll end the inning.
This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now.
Okay, Salomon, top 8. Not likely you're going to get another one out here, so let's use some showtime. Redeem ourselves out here somewhat.
In there, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when like this, it's clear
fouled that one off.
Start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the.
That one will be right up the middle. Not much to get excited about. It's a base hit. Again, 1 for like 5 or 6 on the day for Salomon. It's not exactly something to go bragging about to the hometown folks.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Roll, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
Oh, and I got picked off, too.
They slapped the tag on him, and he is out at second.
Whatever. Literally whatever. Tyler Skaggs, rest in power, gets another win today. But Salomon, not a performance to really boast about.
14-2. And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits
Well,
off
it's
this
too soon
guy,
to panic,
that's not the
really.
right thing to do.
Salomon's still
Top
hitting
pitchers
very
in the
well
league
over
right
his
now.
last few plate appearances. They got him hitting in the 4-hole today. Hopefully, we can make that count.
These past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth.
Dancing around Salomon a little bit here.
Finding a way to battle back and then dropping the third one on this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is
Changeup away, 3-0.
series and walk away with a split. You almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is
Oh, that was a good one to hit.
without question. Letters to
Fastball
knees.
right down the pipe. Only at 92, and I was still late on it.
Consistently pitch at about the chest level and above. He'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And they're going to walk Salomon on a non-competitive changeup away, and that is going to be bases loaded here for the 5-hole hitter, who is Justin Bohr.
He'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
McNeil on third, Trout at second. Barrios is over at first with 1 away. And he'll fall behind now.
Pulls that one foul.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
The 1-2.
Swung on and missed, though. That is going to be the second out of the inning.
With that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Hitter, Daniel.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
No off
High fastball taken.
Strike.
Ball 2.
Intensify. It often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Come on now.
The set and the 2-1.
Liner straight up the middle.
Center field, line drive base hit.
They're going to send the runner from second, and he's going to get into home. It's a 2-run single here.
One of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early.
That'll put Salomon on third, and that'll put 2 runs across here
Dan, great to grab an early lead
for
right there,
JT
especially when you can
Realmuto,
throw up
I
a
think.
crooked number for your pitcher.
No,
Batting 7.
I wasn't paying close enough attention to who that was.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels.
He swings and misses, and he's 1-2.
Make a pitch here.
And a slider is
Nope.
way low, but a good job there. To
Maybe
knock
if I'd
this
read
one
it a
down.
little better off the first
Well, he's
bounce,
just lost complete control
might have
of the
got
baseball
in,
this
but
inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Swing and a liner.
fouls that one off. 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul
Chops
ball.
that one foul.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hermosillo on the move, but this will land untouched.
That one's foul.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Get your pitch.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do.
All right,
You
3-2
still need to make a
count.
quality pitch.
Swinging a ball line
Another
down
foul
in the
ball.
left field corner, but this will be foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss.
And that'll be another walk to put JT Realmuto on first base. Load the bases again for Corey Dickerson.
He's got 2 outs and he wants to get
Not
that
doing the
third
best
out.
this season. He's
And
hitting
Taylor's
226.
But that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Hot shot.
That's going to be grounded over there to first. And that is going to end the inning. Or excuse me, grounded over to short, I guess.
So they do strike for 2.
Been another long day. I'm tired.
Strand the bases loaded. On now.
Salomon back out, top 2.
Salomon Barrios. He drew a walk his first time up.
Let's go.
First offering on its way.
Oh, right over the first baseman's head. And they're going to send that one. Oh, they're going to send the runner over to third. That'll be a first pitch base hit for Salomon, and he's on first with a runner at third with 2 away. Venga, let's go.
Be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bohr.
Well, let's see how good your motion is, Mr. Bundy.
Now the 2-1.
Yeah, I might be able to do something with that.
Count even at 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hey, 2 out.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside.
Taken, and Salomon in with plenty of time.
The throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And with a 3-2 count, Bohr is on. See if they walk him or see if they give him something to hit. Neither really.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouls that one back.
He's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Payoff pitch on its way.
That one lined down. Salomon gonna hold up a little bit.
Safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Might have been a better idea to maybe push it, but seemed like it got down awful quick.
Able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2.
All right, that's a base hit right up the middle. That's going to put Salomon across the plate, put another run in, and put a runner on first.
Hey guys,
Runners
like
first and second,
execution
2
by
out
the
here,
batter
top of
there.
the
He got a
second.
hanger in the middle of the
Angels
plate.
up 5-0. Let's go.
But he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Okay, Salomon top 3, up 10-0 here.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard.
Late on that one.
But this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Fastball down and in.
That's ball 1.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
High and
Another
wide.
one up and away.
Strike.
Wow, it
Hey,
just
see you to
doesn't
rip it
seem
up
like
there.
he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's
There we go. Yeah, liner to left field, and that's going to get down for another base hit. So Salomon got on again.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and
First
hopefully
base
try
with
and
one
settle
away.
this guy down a bit.
So finally got himself a multi-hit game against these Orioles.
The first baseman, Justin Gore.
Hey, here we go. Come on.
2 balls and a
Let's give it a
strike.
try.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
We got nothing else to lose at this point. Except maybe our spot in the lineup, I guess.
Hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding
Oh,
attempt
golly.
at first, but this sneaks by him, a base
That was
hit.
stupid. I wasn't paying close enough attention. That was a nice, probably a double if I'd been moving the whole time. But Justin Bohr held up there at first. And we got runners on the corners with only one away.
Designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson, that's his name. Salomon going. And he's going to score on that sacrifice. That sack hit, I guess. Not quite a sack fly.
Standard sack fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Well, Salomon crosses the plate again. 2 for 2 and a walk on the day. Connected on that one, and that's going to left center field. And it's out of here. Adios, pelota. Number 13 on the year to Salomon Barrios, 398 feet to left field and gone. Big fly for Salomon Luis Aparicio Barrios Garcia.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, Austin wins. He'll start
Finally, Salomon gets a fielding opportunity in this game. Baltimore getting not much to say about.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to
I may have spoken too soon, because that one is going to be... Oh, come on, Salomon.
But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Oh, God dang it. That was a mistake. That was 2 mistakes. That was me hitting the wrong button, and that was me diving instead of trying to preload a throw to the cutoff man.
Don't want to forget about it.
Well, 13-0 here. Reggie Prado out here on the mound. You might as well use showtime, Salomon. You're probably going to get another plate appearance, but at this point, you might as well. That was just a bouncer over there to first or to second base, and Salomon's going to hit into the double play on that one. How silly can you get? Austin wins. 1 for 2 on account of that real ugly play Salomon made out there.
Hit high and deep to right center. Barrios is after it.
But he's not going to get it so lucky twice, and that's going to end this inning. Andrew Heaney still out here after 7, so we'll see what we can do. Gonna be a win for the Angels today. Salomon gets another home run, another couple hits, and that is gonna be, that might be the series. Well, on the whole, far from the worst series Salomon has ever had. He hit a home run and a few base hits. Went something like 5 for about 14, which is, not fantastic, but it's not horrible. But in any case, I think that's going to do it for me. So until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.